You might be able to find it on the list.
Jake Connor! Got a bit of attitude, yeah. Jake, welcome back to the club. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, it's there, just put it up to your mouth and speak. Oh. Yeah, a bit louder.
No, it's been good. Really enjoying it. Obviously, a long time since I've
Keep it right up.
since I've been away from this club, and just moving back here felt right for me.
What was it that made you want to come back to the club after, you've had a little bit of success at Hull, and obviously, you started at Huddersfield, I started at Huddersfield, I went to Hull, you went to Hull, I came back to Huddersfield, you've come back to Huddersfield. Are you just trying to follow me?
I think the main factor was building a good team here. And
There's a lot of people in. You need to speak up. Speak up.
obviously, what was building a good thing here, and I want to be a part of it. They lost out on success last year, and they were so close, and that's what I want. I want to win that silverware, so that's a big reason for the coming here.
So starting up, coming back to the club, you're not Australian, are you? No, I just wondered because you're injured when you came. So you've come back to the club injured, and what everybody in here wants to know is when are you going to be fit?
Hopefully the Wigan game, which I believe is in 3 weeks. I think I'm in the 4th week of my running stage now, so it's going good, and fingers crossed if it all plans out, it'll be the Wigan game, so not too long now.
Not too long at all. So what have you been doing? Have you been training? Have you been training with the lads? Have you been out on your own? What have you been doing?
Pretty much for the last 6 months I've been on my own.
I'm not surprised, to be fair.
It's been challenging. I had my knee done, and then 6 weeks later I had an operation on my hand, so it's been tough, but the light's there now and I can see it, so like I said, it's 3 weeks, and I felt like I worked hard and got my body to a good stage and preparing to go really. Yeah.
Well, I watched you on the field yesterday, and you were throwing 1 or 2 decent passes, so you're getting there, lad. You're getting there. Right, so 2023 Super League season got off to a bang last week. Warrington, amazing against Leeds. Were they amazing, or were Leeds just shite?
I don't think they were amazing. I think they were good. Obviously, they only could play what's in front of them. I thought, Leeds were a bit poor, so it kind of gave Warrington, a leg up. But I think they're in for a tough game tonight. Obviously, we've got good defence, and they're going to have to attack well to beat our defence tonight. And I can only see one result, and that's us winning.
For those of you that didn't hear that, you can only see one result, and that's a Huddersfield win. Can you not hear him? Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, it's well better.
Right, can you hear me?
Yeah. A little bit less.
Well, why do you think I give it you? Right then, so I'll talk into this one a little bit louder. So, the season's about to start. What have we been doing in pre-season that's going to make us top of the league at the end of the season?
Like I just mentioned, I think the defence for us is a massive part of our game, and pretty much all pre-season we've been working on that, working on his defence and transition. Just being the fittest team out there, because when it's the last 20 minutes of the game and your team's got good fitness, that's when you can pick other teams apart when they're not good in that department. So, but like I said, defence is a massive one for us, and if we can keep them, well, nil would be nice, but if we can keep them less than 10, then I think we'll go a long way to win this game.
I mean, I know you're saying that Leeds weren't very good last week, but if we looked at the Warrington side just very quickly before we talk about Huddersfield, if we look at the Warrington side, last week their spine was excellent. The fullback, the two halves, and the hooker, really sharp around there. And then with Cassiano and the size that they had around them, does it not worry anybody in our dressing room?
I don't think so. I think, like I said, Leeds will pull in, they let them type of players play, and I think if we can put a bit more pressure on George Williams and stop him from running more and doing what he wants and dictating the game, then I think Warrington will struggle because they don't really have any other go-to. So I think the main aim tonight is just stopping George Williams, and obviously Cassiano's a big man when he comes off bench, and you've got to just do your best, but George Williams is a big one.
You've not much time for Drinkwater then. I've always been a big Drinkwater fan, and often tried to think that Huddersfield ought to sign Drinkwater. I thought he played quite well last week, but obviously that's because Leeds just let him play.
Oh no, he's a good player, but he's more of a scrum half, directing the team around the field, whereas George is a bit more of a threat to us, with his running game and kicking game, so we've just got to keep an eye on him.
So from a Huddersfield point of view then, very quickly, where do we win the game today? We've got probably just about as strong a side as we can get, obviously without you. So, but we've gone fairly big by the looks of it.
Yeah, obviously we've got to get in the grind early and try and take a bit of steam out of this, big pack, and hopefully Tui's on his game tonight, because we all see what Tui's done. But for me, I think Isan Mars is a great addition to the team, and he's looking sharp in training, so I think he'll have some good touches tonight.
Isan and Kevin Naguama, I'm talking to Luke Robinson earlier. Luke saying that although he's a little bit older, Kevin, he hasn't actually played that many games, so he's a bit like a car. The mileage isn't big on him, and he expects to see a lot from him this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's still sharp as ever, and I think I was a bit surprised when he come over how quick he is, and the lines he hits. So, like I said, he's going to be good for us as well with the type of rugby he can play.
So just finally then, as we've all got to get off, the wife's looking to go get something to eat and get some cheap ale. I think, what do you think is the score today?
I think we'll win 22-10. My prediction.
Sky Bet prediction, ladies and gentlemen, 22-10 to Huddersfield. So, with the bigger mic, if you will, please put your hands together for some of you who've been all the way up Warrington to get back to the club. Great Connor.